Good morning, traders, and welcome to the Elliott Wave Street Weekly Report. I'm Juan Maldonado, and it's a pleasure to start your week with some of our wave counts. You can read the disclaimer on elliottwavestreet.com, and let's start with some live market analysis. Here we have the euro dollar has been going lower last week. With our members, we have been talking about the possibility of having the euro doing this leg down. So the question that you might be wondering right now is if I sell the euro at the top, and the answer is no, I didn't, because we are in a bullish trend. So the next question you may ask is, why do you think we are in a bullish trend? And the answer will be because, look, the price is making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, higher highs. We are going up, right? It's that clear. So even knowing with a high probability that we were in an irregular flat for the wave 4, I didn't want to start the sell process because I want to buy. Why I want to buy? Because the market is going up. That's simple, right? Makes sense. So I just want to go long with the trend and after the corrective wave. So it's a simple strategy. The next question we need to resolve this week is when we want to go long. So let me show you my detailed trading plan on the euro. Once we are here where the previous leg down ended and the price reverse, I want to buy. So I need two things to get into the buy trade this week on the euro. Number one, the price coming down to support. Number two, a reversal with my trading strategy. So once I have a signal with my trading strategy, the cyclone revolution, I'm going long, and the target will be the previous high. Right? That's simple. The next question that you might be asking right now is, what if the price starts going up right now? That's a possibility because we are in a bullish trend. So if that's the case, I missed the entry. Right? Or I will find, if in case like an emergency entry will be, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have a 3 down. Of course, I'm going to say, oh, this wave 4 was, the end was here. I'm going to trigger, I'm going long. That will be like an emergency entry. But under the ideal circumstances, on the ideal world, I want to buy right here. Never to sell. Never, never, never on the euro. At least during this market cycle. Of course, once the market reverse, once the bullish trend is over, I have a whole methodology to find out when the trend is done. I will start selling. But for now, for the next weeks, maybe next months, I just want to follow the bullish trend on the euro. Now let's have a look at the fantastic S&P. On the S&P, we should do an exercise of checking the big picture, the weekly chart. Look at this beautiful thing. So during the pandemic, we have this huge sell-off. So it went down to the 2,179, the index, the ES a little bit lower, and the price started to recover. So fairly, we can say that we have been 1,300 points from the low, something close to that number during the recovery. And can you imagine if in the case that we didn't have the pandemic, maybe we will go higher from here, and these points that we were seeing here will be here from the high, in case that the pandemic didn't happen this year, right? Well, but it happened, and the S&P is recovering. So when the leg down happened and the prices started to go up, I was thinking till here that we need another leg down, and here we can buy it. That was my thinking at the time, my analysis. But when the price failed to give a 5 down, from there, I start buying the S&P. Like, I changed my wave count here on this date, not before, and I started to buy the S&P and following the move up. And I have been making some good money on this move up since May the 17th, not before. Before I was expecting something different. But that's the beauty of the waves, because sometimes we need to make the adjustments, but once we get back on track, we make some good money. And then the next exercise that I have been doing here and also for my clients is to draw these levels: 3,300, 3,200, 3,300, and 3,400. So the plan has been to fill up all these levels, right? So we have this one here, then the retrace, then the price starts drawing, and drawing. So my plan since back then was to target the 3,400 area. And we are getting closer, right? This is objective. We are almost at the 3,400 area. And I think we are going to have an impact at the target. Now, be careful with this projection, because I'm not saying right now that it's going to happen. Maybe the S&P can continue higher. So don't pay attention to this scenario, because in order to validate this scenario, I will need to have a 5-wave sequence down. And I don't know if that's going to happen, or if the S&P just wants to continue climbing and we can go to the 4,000 area. That's more probable, all right? That's more likely to happen than this leg down. So don't misunderstand my analysis. I'm bullish, and if I see a bearish setup later, I will let you know. But for now, I'm not saying that we are going here and then going down. Not at all. Don't misunderstand the analysis. We are going up. Now, on the lower time frames, let's have a look. I make some. I clean it up a little bit, the leg up. So let me show you what I did. I think we are in a bullish move, and now we're in an ending diagonal wave for the wave A, for the last part, the last piece of wave A blue. So here it seems that we are going to have something like this here. And once the wave 3 black ends, I would like to see the 3-wave sequence down. Maybe some are going to panic during that cycle, and this one could go back to the 3,280. And from there, I want to buy again. That's my next big trade, right? But before we see the drop, it seems that we need to have a hit at the 3,400, right? So I went long last week. Let me show you a special chart that I sent, like an emergency chart that I sent last week to my clients here on the Telegram channel. You can be part of my Telegram channels, where I share specific trade ideas, where I share all the things that I'm working on. So last week, Friday, I went long right here at the market reversal, right there. And I sent quickly this chart because we were getting closer to the non-farm payrolls. And that was my last trade on the S&P last week. So let's see how it worked on the hourly chart right here. And so I bought it. Actually, it was here, my entry before the employment data. The price almost hits the high and it starts to reverse. So I take in the middle my profits, like around 15 points. Was a good decision, because then the price make a low and continue higher. So it seems that we are in the wave 3 this week. 3,400 will be the target. Let's see how it's gonna react. Don't by any mean, but any reason, think that I'm going short or that I'm planning to sell the S&P. Not at all, right? I'm buying. I have this little forecast of maybe a rejection at the 3,400 to have a retrace. However, that is likely not to happen unless it happens, all right? So what I mean is that the price can go to the 3,400 and can break out to the upside, right? Because the trend is to the upside. That can happen. We can see the S&P coming up to the 3,500 without a problem, without an effort. But if it doesn't happen, if it reverses, that will be objective at that time, then under the scenario of having a retrace back here to the wave 1, that will be a beautiful trade. I don't know if the market wants to give us that gift. I don't know. If it does, well, we have to take action. In the meantime, we go long, we plan, we take profits, we ride the cycle up. Never try to sell the S&P. All right, that's my main thing here. Never. Even if we have the price losing momentum, if we have the price diverging, whatever, and it starts going down, I'm not going to sell it. I will wait for the right place to buy the S&P. And if this happens, then we are going to have a good opportunity. If not, the S&P can continue doing this and this and this and this and this and going higher. Eventually, one day, will reverse, right? So you know that's the way some traders like to see the market, that they say, oh, the S&P is going down, so let's sell it here. For example, oh, we have some good profits. The price goes up and they sell here. They sell sell at the tops. They sell at the tops, and maybe they can book some profits. But most of the times they are going to be wrong, and they are going to lose a lot of money going against the trend. I think that's a mistake. Eventually, the S&P can go here, or maybe give us a deeper leg down, whatever. And those analysts are going to say, oh, I tell you so, right? I tell you so that was the top of the market. But if you check, they have been telling that this is the top, 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 all the way up. So of course, eventually they are going to be right? So I can be right 10 times because I have been following the buy trade, and eventually I can be wrong one time when we have a deeper retrace, like the other way. You see how these things work. So looking for that setup on the S&P. Let's have a look at the dollar index. On the dollar index, I'm looking for a move up here for the wave 4, and then I want to sell it once we're there. The same as the euro. As you can see, exactly the same. Of course, the inverse. All right, traders, I want to invite you to visit our website, Elliott Wave Street. I have some cool things that you should watch. One is the Elliott Wave trading tips video that I posted last week. I really recommend you to watch this one, and the introduction to the Elliott Wave theory. 2 fantastic free videos that you should watch. So I have been receiving a good feedback from these videos. So watch the introduction to the Elliott Wave theory, and also watch this Elliott Wave live trading plus special tips. I did this one trading live last week, and I added some tips. So please watch it because it's a great thing to watch. And once you're ready, go to the membership tab. So Elliott Wave Street membership, and here you can sign up for the service, Forex, stocks, or full access live trading every day. You will see the live trading setups, and you can pick your plan and start getting the daily Elliott Wave Street analysis. Please have a great week, make some good money, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.